Drinking your own menstrual blood? What? Moon blood and womb healing isn't just hype, my sister. In fact, in this video, I'm going to share the science behind, the history of, and the benefits of ingesting your own moon blood. And I'll share my own take on why I think this is trending and so worth a try at this time. In ancient times, the womb was worshipped, viewed as the sacred vessel of life. This happened until the patriarchy ripped through and replaced shamanic womb wisdom and rituals with shame, fear, and modern science. Like plant medicines and other earth-based healing modalities, the healing powers of the womb have gone underground into hiding or have even been burnt and destroyed. The midwives of the womb medicine were persecuted, tortured, and even at times killed. So we have a responsibility in these times of safety as high-heeled priestesses to reverse this damage now and spread the knowledge far and wide to those who need it before it's too late. I'm going to give you the history of the moon blood as medicine. There are native tribes that would return their sacred life-giving blood back into the earth. Several Native American cultures considered women in their menstrual flow to be at the height of her power. And so they would sit over their seeds and let the sacred blood just flow naturally directly on seeds or newly planted seedlings, which indeed does give the seeds growing power. In ancient myths and religions throughout the world, dating back hundreds of thousands of years, the power of the feminine womb was honored with a sacred reverence. These fertile gifts were embodied by the high priestesses of the time, high priestesses of the womb. And these roles were never filled by men. In Gnostic Christian traditions, they used to call their religion Shaktism, meaning the way of Shaktism, which reflects the yoni worship within Tantra and the Shakti behind the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail, in its original meaning, is the symbol of the womb. And to drink from the Grail means to receive the elixir of the eternal life of the goddess. And the bloodline, I believe, has multiple meanings, including drinking menstrual blood and receiving that power. Here's some moon blood science. New research says that scientists working with menstrual blood stem cells have seen that moon blood has the ability to work absolute miracles. Did you know that stem cells in the menstrual blood have similar regenerative capacities as stem cells in umbilical cord blood and also bone marrow? These are power tools. So drinking your moon blood is not all magic and butterflies and hype. Stem cells harvested from moon blood have successfully differentiated into nerve cells in vitro in laboratory cultures. According to Time magazine, stem cells that were found in menstrual blood could possibly be incorporated into treatment for stroke, Alzheimer's disease, Lou Gehrig's disease, to name a few. Also, according to Time, when infused into an animal model of stroke, the stem cells reduce the behavioral impairments observed in the rat stroke model as compared to the control rat. If you know anybody who's afraid of losing a limb, tell them to drink some moon blood, because in animal studies, stem cells taken from menstrual blood have shown to be so powerful in their ability to clear blocked arteries that even when such cases would have usually resulted in a loss of the animal's limb, the menstrual blood stem cells were literally able to grow new blood vessels, as they do every month in preparation for the possibility of a pregnancy, so the healing could occur. Your womb is an incredible thing. Each month, the number of menstrual stem cells released in one single cycle could potentially heal thousands of people. Yes, thousands. And a fun anti-aging thing to think about is drinking your moon blood can prevent aging and even graying. One scientist working with stem cells had experienced the reversal of his gray hair back into black, the color of his youth, in just a matter of months. So here's how to do a moon blood manifestation ritual. Collect your blood in perhaps a diva cup or a moon cup, or simply bleed on some type of hopefully fabulous chalice or bowl. Then place your blood into a container if it's still in the diva cup. Perhaps you want to use a silver bowl to represent the moon, or I have a blue dolphin bowl that represents the water, something that feels right for you. You may wish to add water to your blood, or perhaps some red wine, or even some blood orange juice if you're not comfortable with ingesting your own flavor yet. But before I go any further, sister, and ladies only please, make sure you join me and your lunar sisters at the new moon ceremony each month. And the link is below in the description box. It's this complimentary new moon raw cacao ceremony that we do every month live on the new moon on Zoom video. Each month comes with a love lecture on the topic related to the zodiac, as well as a goal setting session, raw cacao ceremony, and a lunar priestess activation. Hope you can join. Back to the moon blood. The amount you drink is up to you. So don't be obsessed. Like, does it have to be like half an ounce? You don't need a lot. So use your intuition, your divine flow to choose. And I recommend ingesting at least one time per cycle. You'll always want to use fresh moon blood, of course. To infuse the moon blood with the elements of the moon, you can place the chalice or the container on your altar and ask for some intentions. Pray it in. What do you wish to manifest? Or what does your womb wish for you to receive and give to the world? If you prefer not to drink your own blood and instead wish to bathe in it, it's a great option. Simply take some of your blood and make magical bath salt elixir with dried rose petals and added essential oils such as rose, basil, wild orange, and clary sage, which resonate with your lunar womb light. You may wish to create a painting with your moon blood on your cycle, which is a great time to set your intentions. On the full moon, also place some of the blood over your garden in your backyard on a sacred tree. Give it back into the earth or into the sea and give your prayers for healing of Mama Gaia. The full moon is a time to harvest and also release what no longer serves. So this is a perfect time to let go of old karmas. Whether you are seeking a cure for your body or your spirit, or perhaps even your bank account, drinking your moon blood is a fantastic way of healing yourself. Try it out, and who knows, maybe it's the secret elixir, the fountain of youth that you have been looking for. Moon blood blessings, and don't forget to join me and your sisters. Register for the complimentary new moon raw cacao ceremony that's happening this month by clicking the link in the description box. Namaste, Namas Flow.